We're live. Good evening, everyone. 2 weeks later, we are back with New Era Cup Series action. And hopefully this is not a wreckfest like it was 2 weeks ago. So, hope everyone's doing well. Hope you all had a good weekend. NASCAR race was alright. Good for Truex. IndyCar race was a phenomenal race at Laguna Seca. Very happy Colton Herta won and Joseph Newgarden won the title. What else did we have this weekend? F1 was great. Leclerc with a great pole position and Vettel with the win. Ferrari doing a great man. What an improvement they've had in the second half of the season compared to the first half of the season. The Bills won. Whoop 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 whoop. 3-0, but probably gonna go 3-1 next week. But I have confidence that they'll have a great performance. Remember Monday Night Football in Buffalo? Tom Brady had no touchdowns, and I was at that game. Okay, so I think we're all set to go here. Let's just go straight into it. We won't look at the points. We won't look at anything like that. We'll just dive in. So your front row looks like this. Jaden Scott on the pole. Jesse Turner starting in second position. Row number 2, we've got Matt Tuck in the 77. Matthew Brown is in the 6. The third row, Nathan Stapleton. He's in the 42. Zachary Fitzwater is in the 10. In the fourth row, we've got Johnny Gardner in the 2. The 20 of Mitchell Collins next to him. Back in row 5, Dylan Young in the 3. Luke Rainey in the 22. Benny Watson, Matthew Logan behind him. That is row number 6. And you got Brian Ferris, Edwin Mendez making up row number 7. Row 8, Colin Denton, Gatlin Downey. Row 9, Steve Morgan, John Andrews. Row 10, Ethan Hoffman and Julio Caesar. Those are the first 10 rows in today's race. Points to Christian Russell, who could clinch the regular season championship today. He is starting in the back half of the pack. 67 laps around Chicagoland. Playoff points awarded at laps 20 and 40. Pace car pulls in. Jaden Scott, Jesse Turner bring the field to green. All right, this should be good now. Matt Tuck, what a start he got. He's going for the lead on the inside. He's got it for right now. Here comes Matthew Brown, the 6th, the Coke 600 winner, as he tries to take second spot from Jaden Scott. That front row did not get a good start whatsoever. Now here comes Brown looking inside. That's for the race lead. 3 wide mid-pack. That's Carter Friesen down low. Matthew Brown, meanwhile, leads lap number 1. Nathan Stapleton's in third position. Here comes Johnny Gardner inside with Dylan Young pushing him. Gardner gets tight in turn number 1, but Tuck's got to run on Brown for the lead. Here he goes off of 2. Good side drafting there by Matt Tuck into 3. Meanwhile, they're 4 wide. Mitchell Collins forcing the issue. He backs out of it, though. Gardner and Young touch, though, off of turn 4, but Young and Brown continue to race for the race lead. Tuck led him at the line, but here comes Brown on the bottom. They go side by side here. Brown and Tuck make some contact off of 2. They're getting very dicey down the back. And now Dylan Young tries to enter this battle in the number 3 car, looking inside the 77. Tuck gets tied up in 3 and 4. Here comes Collins 3 wide to the inside. And Mitchell Collins up to third position. And here comes Dylan Young's teammate Colin Denton up in the 8. Still battling out for the third spot. Collins and Gardner on board with that 20 car as Denton looks inside. That's for 4th position on the track. And they all stay single file for right now. Now Miss Matthew Logan in the 31 car looking on Brian Ferris in the 88. But they're going to go 4 wide off of turn 2. Nathan Stapleton almost forced the issue, but he backs out of it. These drivers are being very cautious, very safe. Young tried to look inside on Brown for the race lead. Had second thoughts about it. Now he's going to try right here off of turn 4. He's been so close to a win this year, both at Richmond and Charlotte. Could today be the day he finally gets that first win in Cup? Remember, he had to battle Matthew Brown to get this win, for Brown to win the 600. And Young led the most laps, won the first 3 stages of that race. Keep in mind that. Now Young's got to run inside, trying to take the lead away off of turn 4, and the yellow's out. And a big wreck. Cody Smart, Trey Wright, Joey Hightower, Eric Monaco, Justin Knight. That is the first caution in the Overton's 400. Excuse me, the Camping World 400. Yeah, I'm going to update this title here. Everyone's going to come down pit road, led by Matthew Brown. Keep in mind, stops are 2x in today's race because we are at Chicagoland. Let's just confirm that we are at 2x. I'm pretty sure we are. And by the way, yes, you see the opponent strength, 108 today. So Brown leads the field on into the pits. Think we may see some 4-tire stops. Nope, 2 tires. Matthew Brown will win the race off pit road, or will it be Dylan Young? It's going to be Brown. Young will come out second. Third will be Tuck. Good battle for 4th here. It's going to be Collins. Then Denton, Garcia 6th, Scott 7th, Rainey 8th, Logan 9th, and I think Mendez came out 10th. So first caution involving Eric Monaco. See what caused this yellow just entering turn 3. So this was in the back of the pack here. You got Joey Hightower, Justin Knight committed to the high side, and Knight's just going to turn Hightower here. Oh no, Knight just caught the wall and got Hightower. That sent him around. And then going to have Trey Wright nowhere to go. And Cody Smart just gets a piece of it. Hits the 00 Monaco. Diego Yepes is going to turn the 97 around. That's how the first caution comes out. Let's take you in real time. Whoa, Cody Smart. Did he go over? Oh, wow. That's something I did not catch there. How did this happen? Ooh, Hightower just got Smart big time. What a shot. What a shot indeed. So the yellow flag is out. You'll have Matthew Brown, the race leader, and Dylan Young second as we get ready for the restart here at Chicagoland. We are going to accelerate through. We haven't done that at all this season. We're just going to speed things up, though. Alright, so 1 to go before we get back to the restart. Smart and Hightower are the only ones that are out of the race because of the accident. So you'll have Brown leading. Dylan Young will be second. Matt Tuck is going to be third. Mitchell Collins fourth. Colin Denton is fifth. Adam Garcia sixth. Jaden Scott seventh. Luke Rainey eighth. Matthew Logan ninth. Nathan Stapleton is going to be 10th. Back in 11th, you got Edwin Mendez. Julio Caesar will be 12th. Zachary Fitzwater 13th. Johnny Garner 14th. Carter Friesen 15th. Justin Zettel 16th. Brian Ferris 17th. John Andrews 18th. Ethan Hoffman 19th. And Jesse Turner is going to be 20th. They'll come into the restart zone, and Matthew Brown will bring them back down to the green. Pace car pulls in. How will the 600 winner do here on this restart? A great start from him. Not the best one from Dylan Young we've seen this season. First move made by Matthew Logan in the 31. Challenges Johnny Garner. That's for 8th on the track. Makes the pass off turn 2. It's going to stick. And now Dylan Young with a run on the inside for the race lead. I think he was probably holding back on that restart. Into turn 3. Brown not giving up, but Young's going to clear it. Brown off of 4. Matt Tuck still in 3rd. The battle for 4th on. Colin Denton, Mitchell Collins. Remember, Denton needs to be in the top 30 if he wants to be in the playoffs. And right now, he's on the bottom. That's not what that 8 car wants as of right now. Collins now looks for 3rd on Matt Tuck. He may try 2nd spot here on Matthew Brown. Meanwhile, 4 wide up at 4. That's tight. That's Tuck up in the wall, but they stay green. I was very close off of turn 4 there, but Denton and Scott still going at it. No yellows. We stay green. They're 3 wide for 4th position. Logan a little bit tight there. It's going to open the door for Jaden Scott off of turn 4. Great battling going on here. Not the pack racing we've seen the past few years. These drivers are being very more cautious with the strength at 108. Here's Collins with a huge run inside. He broke late. He slowed down later in the turn, unlike Young, and that's going to cost maybe Young probably 2 spots. Because Brown's going to go back to 2nd position. And Mitchell Collins will take the lead away in the Camping World 400. Brown back in 2nd position. Logan 3rd. Now here comes Jaden Scott in the 48. That's for 4th spot on Dylan Young. But look at how much this pack is stacked up. You got Justin Zidell leading this 2nd pack. I don't know what caused this. Maybe someone got very loose and stacked up the pack. And someone made a nice save then. Logan has made his way up to 2nd. Just made a pass on Matthew Brown. Now he's looking for the lead. What a car he has had ever since the restart. Made the first move, and now he is up to the back bumper of Mitchell Collins. Could be challenging for the lead on lap 16. Into 3, and Logan. Can he clear Collins here off of 4? But the yellow's out. Stapleton's in it. And that is Hoffman. Russell just gets by. Lander involved once again. Turn 3, Calamity Corner. As long as these drivers don't come down pit road, the playoff point will belong to Matthew Logan, the 31. Everyone's going to come in, so this will most likely be for the playoff point. If you're someone like Dylan Young or Matthew Brown, or maybe even Jaden Scott, you want this badly because it could help towards the championship. Matthew Logan and Mitchell Collins, who are in the top 10. Remember, top 10 get bonus playoff points at the end of the regular season, which is next week at Daytona. So we'll have to see what goes down there. I shouldn't say next week, next race, which could be tonight as well, but we'll have to see what happens. Mitchell Collins or Jaden Scott. That's close. I think it's going to be Mitchell Collins getting the playoff point. Logan, I think, went 4 tires, and same with Matthew Brown. So, Lander without a front end. Let's see the replay that caused the caution. Oh, look at this. A near 4 wide deal here. Isaac Nichols, Ethan Hoffman, Christian Russell was involved. You see Hoffman into the 37 and the 9. And around goes Russell. Isaac Nichols goes on 2 wheels for a split second. But how no one else hit the 37, I don't know. That's going to keep him going. You definitely see some right side damage on that 37 car. Hoffman's also with a lot of damage as well. Give you a real-time shot here. Russell, a very lucky camera not to hit Hoffman again, or else he would have been done. And we'll give you a shot from the visor cam of Christian Russell. He's been winning a lot recently. I think ever since round 2 or 3 this year. Goes around. Had a nice view of Isaac going on 2 wheels from the eyes. But keeps the car going. So this is the second yellow of the race. Stapleton is going to, right now, be the last car in the lead lap as he did stay out. But Jaden Scott actually won the race off pit road. So he could win the playoff point here on this restart. The lights are off the pace car. Everyone is still on track, even if they were involved in the accident. Stapleton, remember. Oh, Caesar. Julio Caesar is blown up, and that's big towards the regular season. Or actually towards the playoffs. Stan is going to look interesting after this one. Stapleton trying to get back on the lead lap. He's still got a fast car, though. Jaden Scott's in the lead. Mitchell Collins second. Carter Friesen third. Luke Rainey fourth. Colin Denton fifth. Matthew Logan is sixth. Matthew Brown seventh. Adam Garcia's in eighth. Dylan Young ninth. And Tyler Markle rounds out the top 10. Coming into the restart zone, it will be Nathan Stapleton at the head of the pack, but Scott known as the leader, and Collins could have a good run here, but Scott will win the playoff point. Not the restart that Scott wanted. The slingshot from Collins trying to take the lead back. He thought he had the race off pit road and did not get it. Mitchell Collins out to the point for right now. Scott, no help. Here comes Carter Friesen in the 47. Good battle for the lead right now at the moment. Collins tries to put Stapleton a lap down once again off of 4. Carter Friesen, Jaden Scott, they're battling for the second position on track. And all that's going to help Collins pull away, but now he's going to try and get by Nathan Stapleton. 3 wide for a moment for second. Scott had a great momentum on the outside. And he's going to try and set himself up for the race lead on Collins. We'll have to see what happens off of 4. He's going to try and use the high side once again. Let's see if that works out in his favor. Not just yet. But now Stapleton back a lap down. The leaders using the low line, but they're 5 wide off of 2, I think. But they kept it going. That's incredible. For the lead, Scott inside, Logan 3 wide off of 4. What a race this has been since the restart. Everyone battling it out. That was dead even at the line. Scott had the advantage. Now they're going to go 4 wide in turn 2. That's tight again. If Scott can keep this lead on the high side, I'll be impressed. Now Brown's got to run inside. 3 wide. Scott moves up the track. Logan's going to keep the lead. I think Brown used so much gas in turns 3 and 4. He would have probably gotten way tight, so he just slowed down from that. And look at the gap he's put on second spot, Matthew Brown, unless he could have a problem. No, the yellow's out. That's why. And a big wreck. Jaden Scott, Edwin Mendez. This happened on the front stretch. And Matthew Logan was the first to cross. Look at the skid marks on the start-finish line. Logan, the only one to cross the line. Everyone's going to come in except for Logan and some other drivers. So a few takers here on the third caution of the day. But Jaden Scott took a shot. Same with Mendez. This is going to be a good replay to watch. Once again, in the back of the pack here, off of turn 4. Another 4-wide situation again. Scott and... Oh, no. Monaco just kissed the wall. And then Scott got in a... Oh, my! Holy cow! Edwin Mendez took a ride, and so did Eric Monaco. Look at the 4-car just go flipping like a top. I want to show you a real time. Let's get that in real time. That was insane. That's got to be one of the wildest rides I've seen Edwin Mendez take. Oh my goodness. You know, I think back in season 1 of this series at Indianapolis, Mendez, one of the few 5-season vets to be in this series. He's driven the 4-car, I think, in seasons 1, 4, and 5. I remember that ride he took. Took a shot to the inside wall at least 180 miles an hour. Frame by frame shot here. Why not? This is going to show us everything we need to know. This is like a super slow-mo shot we've got right here. Ultra wide. But he just got like stuck in the safer barrier or something. I think the car pierced the catch fencing as well. It's one of the wildest rides I've seen someone take at Chicagoland Speedway in a cup car. I've seen wilder rides than that. In slow-mo, this is Christian Russell. Give you a nice shot of this. Oh, this is going to be a good angle here if you go frame by frame. At one moment, you see head on to the wall, and then the car just stops, apparently. And Mendez and Scott, they just both pound him and just send the 4-car flipping. Some crazy stuff here, friends. You see Tyler Marco also with some damage. Justin Nett, I think, was involved in the crash, too. So we're ready for the restart here. Mendez, Monaco, and Scott are done. Caesar went out because of a clutch issue. So you have Stapleton lineup. Marco, I think, is going to be done for the day. They're still trying everything. He's going to come back out on track, though, luckily. They had him held for a lap. Don't know if he got cause for a penalty or something like that. But Matthew Logan is going to have the lead on the restart. Matthew Brown second. How about these guys we haven't talked about yet? Jordan Lopez third. Adam Garcia fourth. Casey Nanico is going to be fifth. Steve Morgan. Justin Zedell sixth, seventh. Christian Vargas eighth. Joe Arvin Alonso ninth. Marty Johnson 10th. So some guys have been quiet that started near the back of the pack. They have made their way up to the front as we go back to green. Stapleton did not get a good jump. And that is going to help Logan clear the 42, and that's going to mean that the 6 will be stuck on the high side. That could open the door for Jordan Lopez in third. But does he get tight off of 2? He does for a moment. Into turn 3. Stapleton a little bit tight there. Logan clears the 42 off of turn 4. 3 wide for fourth. That's Steve Morgan on the inside of Adam Garcia and Casey Nanico. Stapleton trying to prevent the 36 from trying to battle with the top 2. Right now in turn 3, it's the Matthew and Matthew show. Logan and Brown battling it out. Off of turn 4, look at this mess here. With Christian Russell stuck in the back. Now for the lead. Brown looks underneath Logan. As they come into turn 3. Brown taking it side by side. He can't just get there yet. Meanwhile, Stapleton fading back big time. Here comes Steve Morgan in the 13. He's up to 4th, but now 5th of the line. Brown led that time, and now Jordan Lopez getting a good draft off of the 6. The 36 car, he'll go to the 2nd position. Logan stays back. He'll fall back to 3rd. Morgan staying in 4th, and here comes as well Justin Zidell in the 1. Lopez tried to look inside for the lead. Didn't work out well for him. This is 7 to go in stage 2 as we speak. They are all going to stay single file, but Steve Morgan, a good run on Jordan Lopez for 3rd on the track. Takes it away. Yes, he does. Oh, Dylan Young's around. Big in the playoffs. Zachary Fitzwater, Isaac Nichols also involved. That's the 4th caution. Brown leads him at the line. We'll have a 1-lap shootout, or maybe a 2-lap shootout, to determine who wins stage 2. Everyone's coming in, it looks like. But Isaac Nichols, most likely done for the day. All started, though, by Dylan Young in the 3, as he was the first one to go around. This happened in turn 2. Him and Zachary Fitzwater battling it out for about 24th on the track. A lot of accidents have been happening in the back of the pack today. Fitzy just gets tight and Young goes around. And then here comes Isaac Nichols trying to miss the wreck on the high side, but he rear ends the 10 of Fitzwater. Alex Lander just misses it. Not what Dylan Young wanted. We got an onboard on him. Had a great car, but was fading back in the late stages in the halfway through the race, and now he could be done for the day. We'll have to see what happens, though. But Matthew Brown won the race off pit road. Derek Hamill, I think, gained 18 spots. He's going to be up to 2nd. Did he miss his pit stall potentially? He may have. I think a lot of guys just went with, I think, maybe 4 tires, and Hamill decided either go 2 tires or went gas and go. He went 2. What did Brown do in the 6? Go find him. Here's Matthew Brown. Let's see what happened on his stop. He starts out, I think he does 4 here. Yeah, he did 4. Hamill did 2. Now, will be fresher? 2 or 4? So there will be 2 to go in stage 2. We'll have 3 drivers on the inside line for the restart. Zachary Fitzwater, Nathan Stapleton, and Tyler Markle. Just going through the field, making sure there are no other issues. So Nichols is done. Mendez, Monaco, Scott, all 3 of them that were in the wreck were done as well. So we've had 4 yellows so far today. And Matthew Brown will be in command. Probably, in my opinion, he's had the best car all day. Derek Hamill will restart in 2nd. Steve Morgan's going to be 3rd. Casey Nanico 4th. Jordan Lopez 5th. Jaden Scott 6th. Justin Zidell 7th. Matthew Logan 8th. Diego Yepez 9th. Christian Vargas is 10th. Remember, Fitzy does have damage, so he will affect the inside line. So let's see how this restart turns out with 2 to go in stage 2. Back at it. Looks like equal restarts by the leaders. Look at Jaden Scott. He's trying to force his way up the middle, but it's just not working. Oh, Vargas got turned! Marty Johnson turned him around. That's going to bring out another caution. Matt Tuck got a piece of it as well. And this is for stage 2 victory. And I think Matthew Brown's going to get up, but I may have spoken too soon. They're going to be 3 wide of the line. How about Steve Morgan? Oh, where did he come from? We had another accident off of 4. Justin Knight with damage to the 21. But Christian Vargas got turned on the restart by Marty Johnson, the 5th accident we've had today. That's how many cautions we had last season. But yeah, Steve Morgan is going to win the playoff point here. We do have, it looks like everyone's going to come in once again just to top off. I think this may be the last stop of the day if this is green the rest of the way. But man, Steve Morgan, what a restart he had. It'll be gas and goes just to fill up the tank so they can go 27 laps on a full tank. He will win the race off pit road. Some other drivers stayed out, but yes, Morgan does win the playoff point. And a tough break for Christian Vargas in the 19, restarted 10. Got turned on the restart by Marty Johnson, and Vargas is probably going to be furious at the 12. You see they all got slowed down here on the restart. And then as Vargas tried to get to the inside, Johnson was just there, and I think that's just racing. You see here, Joe Arvin loves a great piece of it. Look at that 5 wide trying to miss the crash. Look at Matt Tuck and Jesse Turner getting involved. Tough break for those two. Tuck almost had a missed. And then we had another accident here. I think it was Justin Knight, the 21. And Keyshawn Richardson, the 40. So let's watch this off of 4. Take you in real time on this one. As they're racing back to the caution flag. Oh, man. Richardson just put Knight up in the wall. Knight's going to be done. Wild restart at Chicagoland. I think Vargas has an onboard for us, so let's just provide it for you whether or not he does have one. That got slowed down. Would like to watch from another perspective on that. See who's at fault for that. I think, you know, Johnson had a good run to the inside. Yeah, Vargas just tried to come down. Tried to get in front of the 12, and Johnson just got into him. Vargas is going to say it was Johnson's fault, though. But Johnson's saying Vargas did it himself. Yeah, that's what helped. That's what took Vargas out of that race right there. Tough break. Now you want to see on the restart. But how about this finish in stage number 2? Brown committed to the high side. Morgan went low. Hamill stayed in the middle. Then Brown got the wall. Steve Morgan wins it. That's crazy. And he picked up the playoff point. And he's going to be leading on the restart as well. That's crazy. So, I need to get my laptop charger. Is it shocking me? It's not. That is surprising. Well, then again, it's not surprising. And let the shocking begin. Okay. So I think we're set for the restart. Out of the race after that, Knight Turner, Tuck, Vargas. Those 4 drivers have retired from the race. Morgan brings them back to the restart zone, and we are green once again at Chicagoland. And I think he's going to get a good restart with Stapleton. Stapleton and Marco are on the low side. Could this help Casey Nanico with Morgan and Brown being stuck? Stapleton's back on the lead lap as of right now. Marco can't. Now can Morgan get a nice run under the inside in turn 3. He stays coming into the high side for right now. But now gets a run on the low side. And Morgan's going to try and pull away. Good run into turn 1. Stapleton now back a lap down for right now. See if Brown can get by that 42 on the inside in turn 3. No, he can't. Didn't have the run. The flashes going off the camera phones here in Chicagoland. The lights are on. It's a day-to-night race. One of my favorites. Here's the run. Casey Nanico and Matthew Brown. 2 winners going at it for second spot. In fact, the top 3 have won races this year. Steve Morgan, winner at Vegas. Matthew Brown, winner in the 600. And Casey Nanico, winner at Richmond. Nanico trying to clear Brown, trying to put a slide job here as Stapleton trying to get back on the lead lap. Nothing working there. Nanico up to second. Lopez getting a good draft on Nanico into turn 3. Look at the 3 wide battle here with Johnson on the low line, Marco in the middle, and Zidell up top. The 42 back on the lead lap now. Can these guys get a good draft on Steve Morgan to try and take the lead away from him? Brown's got to run for 3rd position. Here's a crossover, though. Out of turn 2. Morgan, not going to work out for him just yet. Now he's trying to get the run to stick. He's got a chance, but look at the draft Casey Nanico has gone off of Steve Morgan. But Lopez had second thoughts. Nanico blocks. Very tight in turn 2. Contact! Oh, you pass in the wall. Good save, though. Him and Marco got aggressive off of 2. Or into. We approach lap number 50 in the race. Nanico, Stapleton side by side. And now Brown 3 wide for second position. Oh, boy! Nanico Brown beating and banging. This is all helping Steve Morgan pull away. Look at the gap he's put on second spot, Matthew Brown. It was 4/10 last time of the line. The gap, I think, will go up to second. No, actually 6/10. Wow. Yeah, they're taking off having pretty fast laps here at Chicago. Thanks for coming, Elijah. Appreciate it. About time I had someone in chat. Derek Hamill, remember? Went gas and gold last stop. 2 stops ago. Took 2 tires. Matthew Brown had taken 4. And right now, 2 is beating 4 as we speak. Hamill is up to the second position. He is gotten by Brown. But now lap traffic is ahead. They're going to catch up to Zachary Fitzwater. Going to put him 2 laps down. 169 versus 184, so about 15 miles an hour slower compared to the leaders. 2 Fords battle for the 4th position. Brown up high, Lopez on the bottom. Lopez takes it away while Brown led that time. Here comes Trey Wright in the 34, who's been quiet all day. And they're going to catch up to the leaders. Morgan and Stapleton get by. Hamill gets by easily. He's caught up. Lost time has now been gained by the 32. It's going to be about a calendar year since his last win. which was at his home track of Daytona in the 400. Stapleton, though, trying to get back on the lead lap. Is it going to pay off here yet? You're on board with Steve Morgan entering turn 3. Stapleton with a run to the inside. Coming to the stripe. And now Hamill's got a good run. He's going to use the 42 as a pick. Maybe. He's going to go low. Morgan commits high. Into turn 2. Morgan with a better line. They're going to go side by side. And look at the draft Hamill has on Stapleton. New leader Derek Hamill takes the lead in the Camping World 400. 2 tires are really paying off. He was outside the top 10 before he pitted for 2 tires instead of 4. And right now he's showing off what he can do. Out of turn 2, a great battle right now. Morgan's got a good run off of 2. Can he take the lead? Not yet. Hamill got to the gas first. Gonna be close to the lines. They come to 11 laps to go in Chicagoland, and this battle in his Hamill just let him. It's gonna bring Nanico and Lopez up. Morgan to the lead. Hamill tight in 1 and 2. Here comes Nanico, battle for second. Lopez is going to take it 3 wide. Where does teammate Trey Wright get into this? Going to stay behind the 36. But now, Morgan, who's had the best car so far right now at this late in the race, is 10 laps away from his second win of the season and maybe perhaps a number 1 or number 2 seed in the playoffs. The thing he does not want right now is a caution. However, though, if the yellow does come out, it will be a single file restart. Is it really quiet? Let me listen. Oh, wow, it has been quiet. I don't know what's going on. That's weird. Thanks for letting me know about that, though, Elijah. Nanico and Hamill, they're still battling for second position on track. I think I know what the case is. 8 laps to go. It's not on Elgato Game Capture HD. That's why I still think it's coming through my speakers. I think that's the deal. Nope. Oh, no. That's weird. 0.6 of a second lead. Nanico has gone up to second position. And now Lopez trying to get third. And how about the front row cars? They've done so well today. You got Lopez 4th, Benny Watson up to 5th, Trey Wright's running 6th. This is a great day by the 3-car organization. 7 laps to go, though. And now Watson's got to run for 4th. Uses the high side. He'll get by Watson. Entering turn 3. Now the question is, though, they come to 6 laps to go. Lap traffic could be a factor in the final laps of the race. Alex Lander just got off of turn 2. Morgan's entering turn 1. Lander is about 10 miles an hour slower, I think. It's going to be close, though, I think, though. But these cars are really spread out. Not like what we've seen in years past where they're all in a pack. And I've loved the pack racing, though, but this is just the way to go, especially up to 2 weeks ago. So they're all going single file. The best battle, Matthew Brown, is trying to get by Marty Johnson for 9th on the track. Tough break for him, though, at the moment. 5 to go, though. If a yellow comes out, this race will end under the caution. So Nanico and Hamill really need to work together if they want to get by Steve Morgan. They have closed the gap, though. They did gain a 10th last lap on the leaders. So I think the game plan, they're trying to work together. Gap now down 100th that time. And now they're going to battle for second. Nanico doesn't want Hamill to do that, though. He wants them to catch up to the leader. They are going to catch Zachary Fitzwater, though. This could be good. Off of turn 4. Oh, Watson! I think he's out of gas. He's got a problem either out of gas or a tire down. 3 laps to go. And here we go. They catch up to Zachary Fitzwater. Stapleton gets by. Maybe, maybe not. Morgan a good run on the 42. And he's going to get by cleanly. That could do it. Stapleton back a lap down as they come off of turn 4. Steve Morgan 2 laps away from 2 wins in the New Era Cup Series this season. Hamill up to second position. Lopez, he's gone to third. Look at Nanico, back to 5th. Hamill on the tail of Nathan Stapleton. Morgan could catch Alex Lander, though. Look at the damage he's got. And it could determine if Morgan wins the race or not. Yellow! That's going to do it! Steve Morgan wins the Camping World 400 after a caution comes out with 2 laps to go. The wreck involved Brian Ferris in the 88. And as long as Morgan makes the checkered flag, he'll be the only driver with multiple wins in Season 5 of the New Era Cup Series. Derek Hamill, you gotta give him credit. He was very close to winning this race on 2 tires. I would have been impressed. But off of turn 4, it will be Steve Morgan, the winner of the Camping World 400 at Chicagoland Speedway today. Let's give you the rundown on what brought out the final caution. So Ferris looked to the inside. He got a little bit loose from making contact with Patterson, and Mitchell Collins just came in with the assist. Ferris, though, makes a nice save. And John Andrews, a tough break for him. Nowhere to go. Ferris was running in the 10th position. Look who did get by as well. Christian Russell in the 10. He'll gain a spot up to 18th, I think. That should do it for the regular season championship. Christian Russell should clinch it today with 1 race to go in the regular season. But Morgan, luckily, it would have been a close battle between Morgan and Hamill with approaching Alex Lander. But Steve Morgan comes home with a W today. 6 cautions in the race. Just 1 more compared to last year. Is this a commercial for Value? This looks like the Value guy. No, that's a Tide commercial. It's a Tide ad. Let's say make sure this is the 10th race, I'm pretty sure. Or the 11th race, I'm sorry. So Steve Morgan, another win. Well done for him. Could this be the year he gets his redemption and wins the title he's been trying to get since Season 3 when he was 3 laps away from winning that and then the engine lap go? So Morgan gets a W today. Let's import the results right now and give you your rundown of how the title looks. All right, guys, here we go. As we head into one more round in the regular season. Oh wait, I didn't mean regular season champion. I'm sorry. I meant a playoff clinch. That's what it was. 46. Stenhouse tweet. What's this? Oh, okay. He apologized. All right, good boy. So Morgan, 2 wins. He's 1. Brown is 2nd. Rainey 3rd. Nanico 4th. Downey is 5th. 6th, Alonzo 7th. Knight. 8th is Scott. Wow, Colin Denton 151. Oh man. Colin Denton is, I believe, if I'm looking at this correctly, he's 4 points out of making the top 30. So that it's going to be crazy in Daytona if he makes it or not. It will definitely determine who makes the top 16 and as well that win. But yeah, Russell just about. So it's going to come down to who gets the regular season champion and gets the more bonus points. Morgan has at least 10 with the 2 wins he has. I think he may have 11 at the moment. I'm not too sure about that. I'd have to double check though. But yeah, show you the rest of the stuff as we speak. By the way, Steve Morgan, you're a millionaire now. Good for you, man. Stuart Haas leading the owner points right now. Mitchell Collins, 6-point lead in the rookie standings at the moment. So yeah, Daytona's the next one. I think we'll stream that in a few moments. I gotta do some stuff real quick. So yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you guys.